Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode. We really appreciate you joining us. This podcast really shows us how we can all learn, live, and thrive off of each other. By sharing our knowledge through our conversations, we will impart some knowledge whilst learning ourselves how to progress even further. Here is your host.
Hello, everyone. I hope all of you guys are doing well and are having a great week so far. So let's get right into it. Andrew, you have something that you'd like to share to our listeners. So how about it? I'll let you have it.
Like you said before, I have something to share. That happened today. Well, when this episode comes out, that happened on Monday, and also that happened last week. So, as many of y'all know, if y'all been up to date on my social media, I am a substitute teacher for Wake County Public Schools. I subbed for a 7th grade science teacher Friday, and today I subbed for a 8th grade science teacher today. Now, before I get into Friday, I want to talk about today, okay? Because today I would say is my, I got it down pat, okay? The advice that Coach gave me and the advice that KJ has given me, basically everybody has given me, pretty much like I was on my A game. Like everyone said, just be yourself. So you run the classroom, not the student. So of course I was a little bit nervous at first, but that classroom management came in clutch. Okay, when the students became loud, oh no, I said Marco, and they say Polo. So I let them know straight. I let them know what's going on. That y'all being way too loud. I had to do it 4 times today for each class period.
Wow.
Because they were getting a little rowdy. I said, nope, not today. I'm going to run this classroom like I want it to. That I want it to be.
Okay.
And of course, I had to show my personality. I was being myself. I wasn't being like somebody else.
Right.
I just imagined that this was my classroom, as if I was going to teach in this classroom. Except, I was up, but still. I tried the 1738 method, but apparently some of the students did not know the 1738 method. So I had to use a different method. So I had to use the Marco Polo method, and it worked. So that's the method that I'm going to use from now on.
That was good. That's good. Getting there. But you held your own. Hey, that's good though. I gotta give you props where props is due, G. That's good. So you gotta use that same energy now. You can't lack. Good news, but you do realize there's gonna come a time now that everything ain't gonna be so good. You know that, right?
Right.
All right. So just make sure you know how you excited now. You know how you talking. You know how you say you put your foot down. I want you to remember this. Even if your days go bad, you still put your foot down. You understand me? And one thing you don't never want to do, and please listen to what I'm saying. One thing you don't never want, one thing you don't is to dictate every-
I'm sorry, Coach. What did you say?
Cool.
That's
When like somebody makes you mad, don't bring it home. You understand what I'm saying? Keep it there. Keep it at the school.
right.
Don't allow nobody to dictate who you are because they want to sit up here and try to justify or get under your skin, if that makes sense.
Right.
So do what I'm saying. I'm saying this, you know what I'm saying, to everybody watching, even us. You don't let nobody get under our skin. We have to remain professional, regardless of the fact. You know what I mean? I don't like I
Right.
told you, bro. A lot of people not gonna agree with what you're doing. A lot of people not gonna agree with what I'm doing. A lot of people not gonna agree with what Damian is doing. But at the end of the day, it's how you carry yourself. It's how you
Right.
carry it. Do not allow nobody to make you seem as though you're this unprofessional, nonchalant. I can so much get under his skin because I know if I get under his skin, you know what I mean. I
Right.
got him. No, bro, you subbing too, so you gotta always bring your A game because what you want is we want him back.
Right.
We want him back. So
And and then at every I think every morning I said good morning to the students and they didn't say nothing back. So I was like, hold on, let me say it again because clearly I can't hear y'all. And I said good morning, and they said good morning back. So
that's the start. That's the
I
start.
don't look. Hey,
It's a start. But like I said, that comes with the territory, bro. You're gonna always have some kids who, you know what I'm saying, who gonna try to play that role like, oh man, I ain't hearing nothing that you saying or good morning, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of
right,
the day, just keep your composure. Like you said, I'm okay. Obviously y'all not hearing me, so good morning, class. You know what I mean? But don't
right,
say it in a way where what I'm saying, they feel threatened or it's hostile. One thing that we all need to realize is that we want to be men of authority, and when we walk in the room, we ain't got to say nothing because they already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
they already know who we are. That's the authority that you want to have in the room where you ain't got to say nothing. And even if you do have to say something to a kid, don't raise your voice. And let me tell you why I say don't raise your voice, because that's what they want you to do. But if you pull them to the side and say, hey man, look, I get that you having a bad day. I just need you to relax. You know why I say that? Because at the end of the day, that's authority. You understand me? It's authority.
right,
So guess what they're gonna do? If they choose not to respect you right then and there, that's okay. Because guess what they're gonna remember? Well, I did go at them or go at her kind of dirty, something, but they never embarrassed me. They were real chill. You know what I mean? They didn't treat me funny. Even
right,
after what I did, they still, had enough respect to say, hey, you know what? This is my classroom. I'm gonna show you why this is my classroom. And you're not gonna get under my skin because you want to be a class clown. You understand what I'm saying? So,
right,
hey, like your good days, you're gonna have your bad days, man. But your days and what you have told me and Damian, bro. I mean, what better way, what I'm saying, to start off the week, with a good success story, man. So,
right,
hey, I mean, it gets better. It's gonna continue to get better. We got you know what I'm saying? We got Dane coming up. I mean, bro, KJ doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. What more can you ask for? So what I'm pretty much saying in a nutshell, it's a week of blessings. let's not let anything or anyone dictate or take that week of goodness from us. You get what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm.
Right. And I think they asked me if I was going to sub for class again. I was like, I'm not sure. I would like to, but I would like to, because I think they like me as their sub better than their teacher. So
that happens. Just like I said, don't, that happens. But yeah, I mean, good stuff, man. Good day. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the ball rolling, bro.
Better than Friday.
It's all good. It's all good, bro. You just starting out. You know what I'm saying? So don't even sweat it, bro. What we got next? What else you got for us?
Okay. So Friday I'll be doing third grade for half a day. So let's keep this ball rolling. We got that oomph in my voice, so let's get after it. Better than Friday. So I think if I were to grade myself, it will be like an A, something like a B or A plus.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, yours might be different.
What you mean, far as grade wise?
Yes.
You talking about for the day or for last week?
No, as of today.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. You feel confident? Feel confident what you did today, right?
Yes.
So, ask yourself this question: does it matter what coach think? Because who am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm an educator like you. I'm a coach.
Right.
My job is not to sit up here and judge you, right? My job is to literally sit up here and tell you what you did right, what you can do better. So I'm on a new level of how I do things. And instead of always telling people what they did wrong, if I'm going to continue to preach about helping each other, lifting each other up, then that's what it's going to have to be. Which means my actions are going to have to speak. Which means, therefore, bro, you know what you did right. You know what you need to work on. I'm encouraging you to say, hey, you go in there with the same mindset. Don't allow anybody to get under your skin. And even if they do get under your skin, you still hold yourself accountable and you hold your composure. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, your trials and your tribulations are going to come. It's with anybody. Trials and tribulations are going to come. But at the end of the day, it's how you handle those trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? So the Lord allows me to wake up in the morning. The Lord allows Damian to wake up. The Lord allows KJ, you, friends, family. It doesn't matter. He allows us to wake up every morning. Every morning God allows me to wake up. I send a worship message. Why? Because I have to be consistent. But when I'm consistent, I'm going to make that same path, if that makes sense. So therefore, I don't have the answers, right? But what I do know is God has given each one of us a gift, a dream, and at the end of the day, He's going to continue to make way for us and open up doors. But we have to make sure when those trials come, we keep focused on Him. That makes sense? We can't lose doubt, and we can't lose faith and trust. Because one thing about it, God don't send tests. You understand what I'm saying? The only test that He wants to know is how your faith is in Him. Other than that, bro, whatever comes your way, even you, Damian, whatever comes your way, even myself, even KJ, I don't care who it is, Miss Mill, uh, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, bro, whatever trial and tribulations come our way, bro, we have to be ready. We have to have strong faith. It's not about downing you. I don't care what it is. My job is to lift you up and make sure that I'm guiding you in the right direction. That's my job. My job is not to critique you and judge you. You ask me for advice, I give it to you. If you can't handle it, I apologize. But at the end of the day, you rather me be honest than to be a liar. But when I'm honest, I mean I break you down. It means, okay, if I do break you down, I'm going to lift you back up. And that's how we have to look at our students. If I bring you down, I'm going to lift you back up, because those children are the seeds. And when you put them in the ground, you want to bring that root and make sure it's strong. You understand what I'm saying? That way you build your child into an oak tree, because with an oak tree, it's firm, it's tough, and guess what? You can't tear it down. You understand what I'm saying? That's the mindset that you got to have. Our children are oak trees. They're strong, and they're not going to be made easy to fall. Anything else?
That was all. If Damian has anything else, his opinion.
No, just just be yourself, be who you are. Don't try to be, someone else. So just continue being you, be yourself.
Yep.
All right. We thank you. Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
Oh no, I was like, that's who I was today. I was just being myself, my personality. I was goofy, like Coach said, I was goofy. So I brought that same energy in the classroom. I wasn't trying to be like the other teachers or their teacher.
All right.
And let me say this too. When somebody says be yourself, that's exactly what that means. Be yourself. If you know
Right.
you have a personality that's outgoing, be outgoing. Don't sit up here and try to be somebody that got a stick stuck up their butt because you feel that's the appropriate thing to do. God ain't made that. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you're a teacher, you know that let's just say you laid back. That's it. You just laid back. You know what I mean? Then be that laid back teacher. But understand that at the end of the day, you make that classroom how you want it to be. And you allow those students to either follow or lead your body to the door because you want to try to be something that you're not. And two things for sure, you don't want no child to lead you out the door. Because if a child leads you out the door, ain't nothing about running to no principal. You need to reevaluate yourself. And when I say you need to reevaluate yourself and make sure this is the right field for you. I don't care if it's like me and my mom talked this morning. I don't care if it's teaching. I don't care if you're being a lawyer. I don't care if you're being a judge. If you're not going to put your all into it and you're just going to half behind it, then you need to go on somewhere. You ain't going somewhere. And you need to do whatever it is you did before you decided to go into being a lawyer, judge, a policeman, or whatever. Because you're not making nobody look bad but yourself. Be content with who you are. Straight up.
And I saw this earlier today here. Someone post this. It says, if you can't do right by the people you're positioned to serve, you don't belong in that position. So that's where you guys out there, teachers, if you don't like of where you're at, then get out of that position. Get out of that profession as soon as possible, because we don't need you there if you don't like of what you're doing. Okay. So it's just I don't understand. I understand, and not only with teachers, with everyone, with their jobs. If you don't like of where you're at, then please go somewhere else and let someone else who wants to be there, let them have it. It just to me that makes no sense. I'm sorry, like some people these days, and I'm sorry of saying this word, but stupid. They just don't think, for a second. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
First,
Look,
first of all,
hey, well,
first,
go ahead. Go ahead.
you ain't,
Go
you ain't.
ahead.
Let me tell you why I say that. You ain't got to be sorry about nothing. I told my wife this morning. I said, you know what? I'm tired of being unapologetic black. You get what I'm saying? I'm happy with being black. You understand what I'm saying? I'm happy.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and let anybody tear me down as a black man. I graduated from HBCU. I'm proud that I graduated from an HBCU. I get it. There are people that went to PWIs. Okay, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna push for HBCUs. I'm not gonna have a discussion with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you because why? When I went to an HBCU, they cared about me. Point blank simple. I'm not saying PWIs don't care about people, but if you want me to be honest with you, they only take us because they need that quarter. That's the only way they're going to get their grant money. They have to accept minority, and the minority is the black, and they're only going to accept about 2 to 5% of us. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to apologize for being black. I'm not going to apologize for holding my tongue because at the end of the day, we are still beneath people, and it's time that we start to speak up. Point simple.
That's why I'm gonna leave my job, my other job, very, very soon. Because at this point, I can't. I saw a TikTok yesterday. Some of managers, don't be surprised where somebody, an employee that you trust the longest, has put in their 2 weeks notice. Don't be surprised. Because look, I've been there for almost 2 years. Okay? And with this 7 job, I like this job. Okay? I really do. But getting up at 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, I'm working 8.5-hour shifts, and then all you do is just stand behind the cash register or be in the kitchen making water or, cleaning up the place so that QA comes and inspects it. Like, that's not joy. That's not joy. This is, like, my heart. That's why I left Amazon, because my heart is not into it. Okay? I was like, this is not what I want to do. Why am I here? I want to find something that I enjoy,
Right.
that I can find confidence in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just like this subbing job, I found confidence. Just like today, I found confidence. Because I'm going to be, excuse me for cussing real quick, I'm going to be a baddest bitch on there, in that classroom. Period.
I'm with you. You be that guy. You be that king. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You be the baddest king in there. That fine. I'm with that. You get what I'm saying? And listen, we all done had that job we didn't want to be at, but we had a job. You understand what I'm saying? Think about this, bro. Yeah, you didn't want to get up at 5:30, but think about the people who do get up at 5:30 and ain't got no roof on their head, ain't got to wear the same clothes, ain't got to eat out the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about those people and then put yourself in that situation and say, you know what? Might not want to be there, but I got somewhere to go. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, your job is to say, hey, I'm about to leave up out of here, But look, whoever else comes in, just help them get to where they got to get to. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. Once I leave, whoever you interview next, you make sure you help them get to where they got to get to. Because if you don't help them get to where they got to get to, it's a free country. I can just get up and leave.
Right.
We don't know people's circumstances, but I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm gonna end it on that. They say make America great. That's what they said, right?
Right.
But the question was, make America great for who? Don't be apologetic for how you feel. Don't be apologetic. Stand up for what you believe and keep doing what it is that you got to do. That's the bottom. If those stupid people, you know what I'm saying? Then let them be stupid, because at the end of the day, they gonna stupidity themselves right out the door.
That point.
All right, you guys. Now, before we end here, I just want to acknowledge that this week, you guys, that it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and I believe that this should be, like year round, because I feel like we don't, appreciate, our teachers, for the very hard work, that they do for our students every year, especially during this pandemic. I mean, it's just woo. So on my behalf, I just want for all the educators and teachers all over the world that I appreciate you guys, for what you do. I value you for what you do, and I respect you for what you do for our students. So on my behalf, I want to thank you guys so very much, and also to my former teachers as well. So happy Teacher Appreciation Week to all of you guys.
Thank you.
So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys back very soon. So take care of yourself.
Thanks for listening.